You're looking at a Class C motorhome that might be one of the smartest real-world RV buys of 2026, and most people completely overlook it until they see what you actually get for the money. Welcome back to NextGen Motorhomes. If you love honest RV reviews that help you avoid expensive mistakes, hit subscribe right now, because this channel is built for buyers who want real value, not hype. Now picture this. You've been driving for hours. The road opens up, and instead of feeling exhausted, you feel relaxed. The steering feels planted, visibility is excellent, and you're not white-knuckling every lane change. That's the first thing you notice when you're behind the wheel of the 2026 Coachmen Leprechaun Class C. It doesn't feel intimidating. It feels confident, solid, and predictable. Exactly what you want when you're driving a motorhome that's also your home. This Leprechaun rides on the proven Ford E-Series chassis, and you can feel that old-school toughness immediately. Acceleration is smooth, highway cruising feels stable, and even when you're pushing up hills, the power delivery feels calm instead of strained. This is the kind of driving experience that makes long road trips feel doable instead of draining, especially if you're traveling with family. Slide into the cockpit, and everything is where you expect it to be. Comfortable captain's chairs, wide windshield visibility, big side mirrors, and a driving position that feels more like a truck than a bus. You sit higher, you see more, and that alone reduces stress on long travel days. This is one of those Class C rigs where you don't dread driving days, and that matters more than most people admit. But the real magic of the Leprechaun starts the moment you step inside and shut the door behind you. The interior doesn't scream luxury, and that's actually a good thing. Instead, it feels durable, practical, and thoughtfully laid out. The finishes are warm and inviting. The flooring is easy to clean, and the space feels intentionally designed for people who actually use their RV, not just show it off at a dealership. The living area immediately feels usable. Whether you're stretching out after a long drive, eating dinner, or just relaxing with a coffee in the morning, the seating layout works. There's enough space to move around without bumping into each other, and large windows keep the interior bright during the day. At night, the shades pull everything in and create that cozy, enclosed feeling RV owners love. Now let's talk about the kitchen, because this is where many Class C motorhomes start cutting corners, and the Leprechaun doesn't. You get a proper refrigerator that can actually support multi-day trips, not just weekend snacks. The cooktop and microwave setup is practical, and the counter space is usable enough to prepare real meals instead of just reheating leftovers. Cabinets feel solid, drawers don't rattle, and everything is positioned in a way that makes cooking feel natural instead of cramped. This is a kitchen designed for people who plan to travel, not just camp once or twice a year. Just past the kitchen, the dining area becomes one of the most underrated parts of this RV. It's not just a place to eat. It's where kids play games, couples plan routes, and laptops come out when work follows you on the road. The seating feels comfortable enough to actually sit for a while, and that matters more than flashy materials. When it's time to sleep, the Leprechaun proves why Class C motorhomes remain so popular. The cab-over bunk is spacious, practical, and perfect for kids, guests, or even extra storage when you're traveling as a couple. Depending on the floor plan, the main sleeping area gives you a rail bed, not a compromise, and enough space around it to move without feeling boxed in. This isn't a crawl in and hope for the best sleeping setup. It feels intentional. The bathroom is another area where Coachmen made smart decisions. Instead of squeezing everything into a tight, wet bath, you get a proper bathroom with separation, privacy, and enough room to actually use it comfortably. Showering doesn't feel like a balancing act, and having a real bathroom becomes incredibly valuable once you've spent more than a few days on the road. Climate control is handled confidently too. Hot days, cold mornings, sudden weather changes. The Leprechaun handles them without drama. You stay comfortable inside while the world outside does whatever it wants. And that's exactly how an RV should feel. Storage is everywhere, and more importantly, it's usable. Exterior compartments are large enough for real gear, not just hoses and folding chairs. Inside, cabinets and closets actually fit clothes, supplies, and long trip essentials. You don't feel like you're constantly playing storage Tetris. Now let's pause here for a second. If this review is helping you understand whether this RV fits your lifestyle, make sure you're subscribed to NextGen Motorhomes, because we focus on exactly this kind of real-world ownership perspective. Alright, now comes the part everyone waits for, the price. Because this is where the 2026 Coachmen Leprechaun Class C quietly becomes a very serious contender. Depending on the floor plan and dealership, MSRP numbers can look intimidating at first glance. But in the real world, the world where buyers actually sign contracts, these rigs are often selling far below sticker. Many buyers are seeing numbers that land closer to the low to mid six-figure range. And when you compare what you're getting here against other Class C motorhomes in this segment, something becomes very clear. You're not paying for hype. You're paying for usability. You're paying for proven construction. You're paying for comfort that actually matters on the RO. And that's why the Leprechaun makes so much sense for families, couples upgrading from travel trailers, and even first-time Class C buyers who don't want to overpay just to say they own something flash. Hi, this motorhome isn't trying to be the most luxurious. It's trying to be one of the most lively. And in the real RV world, that's often the smarter choice. ICE.so if you're the kind of buyer who values comfort, practicality, reliable driving, and strong value for money. The 2026 Coachmen Leprechaun Class C deserves to be on your shortlist. If you're serious about finding the right RV, not just the most expensive one, hit like, subscribe, and stay with NextGen Motorhomes, because the right rig can change how you travel, how you relax, and how you experience the road. We'll see you in the next one.